Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages, it's your boy Ches the Hitman Styles, and I am back once again to talk about a little more wrestling. Truth be told, of what went down tonight on Smackdown Live. Now, what happened was Kevin Owens complains about this, complains about that. First, he complained about how the official count 1, 2, 3 while his shoulders was up, and he also complained tonight how Shane McMahon counted 1, 2, 3 while Kevin Owens was pinning AJ Styles at SummerSlam, but AJ Styles' foot was clearly on the rope, so sorry, Kevin Owens, that happens. You want to complain about that? So now, or should I say tonight, you have one last chance. And the stipulation was for Kevin Owens, he had to pick his own special guest referee. And like Shane McMahon pinpointed out, there was a catch. That if Kevin Owens loses, and as long as AJ Styles is still United States champion, then, well, Kevin Owens would never get another United States title opportunity ever again. Then following up to the next match, Eddie English, former tag team of the Vaudevillains, was doing his little poetry, singing and all, and then for some reason the lights cut out. The lights cut out just like this. And then it was like, what? And then a familiar piano noise was playing, the crowd was going wild, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not what I think it is it? And then the theme song, Glorious. When I heard that song, I was like, no. I was like, yo, Bobby Roode on SmackDown Live so soon? I was like, what? Because normally, since Bobby Roode lost his NXT Championship against Drew McIntyre, I thought personally, in my opinion, I thought that he would stay in NXT until he gets his one last title opportunity. Then again, he still might. He still might just do that, because he does have a rematch clause against Drew McIntyre for the NXT Championship. And in case y'all want proof, here's some proof. Okay, let's say, who do I want to use for example? Oh yeah, Finn Balor. My man Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw. All I can say is this. Finn, whenever you get the chance to, man, just come on down to SmackDown Live, man, because SmackDown is getting a little more interesting than Monday Night Raw, even though my favorite color is red and black. You know, red and black, NWO Wolfpack. But anyway, back to my example. When Samoa Joe beat Finn Balor on an NXT Live event, then Finn Balor had one last chance to get back his NXT Championship. Although, when Samoa Joe and Finn Balor first fought, Samoa Joe had 2 chances, and he lost to the Demon, Finn Balor. But then on the NXT Live event, he beat Balor Club Balor. So then when it came down to NXT TakeOver The End, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but on NXT TakeOver The End, it was Balor's chance to get back his NXT Championship. And of course he had to go Demon. but he had to fight Samoa Joe inside of a steel cage. And that, ladies and gents, was the first time ever that Finn Balor, the Demon, lost. Because normally, as I've been watching Finn Balor over on NXT, he never lost one match. Every time he puts on that demon body paint, he never lost one match until NXT TakeOver the end against Samoa Joe inside a steel cage. And then on the next NXT episode, he asked, what is next for Finn Balor? And then that's when the rock star, the artist, the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura, came out and was honest when he told Finn Balor, when you was at NXT, I watched you become the icon and champion. Now, in order for me to be champion, I have to be the icon. And that's when he told Finn Balor, I have to beat you. And then that answered Finn Balor's question. And then 2 weeks later, on that special NXT episode, it was only just one match. All the other NXT superstars and NXT women wrestlers, they decided like, you know what, nah. Let Shinsuke and Finn Balor, let them have that ring all to themselves. And for that full 35 minutes, those two best friends went at it, and in the end, the king of strong style, well, he beat Finn Balor fair and square, gave him a handshake and a hug and support, and then later on next, well, on the return of the WWE draft, when I was working at Six Flags and I wasn't home, I came home and I discovered that Finn Balor finally got drafted onto the main roster, which is the one he's in right now at Monday Night Raw. So, continuing on what happened on SmackDown Live. Continuing on. Yeah. Oh, you know what? No. I'm good. I'm sorry. I was thinking about stuff else. But yeah, the glorious Bobby Roode. I know he has one more title shot against Drew McIntyre. So I guess Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon called him up and say, hey, we want you to come to the main roster. And you know what? On my previous video, I was talking about how some NXT superstars were gonna make their presence felt in the main roster. I didn't know where they were going to, either Raw or SmackDown. But tonight, Bobby Roode surprised the heck out of everyone. Then came down with the tag team of the Usos versus the Hype Bros. Usos won their match, but they did told all the tag teams and all the WWE that SmackDown is on lockdown in the Usos penitentiary. All I can say is this: Usos better be careful, because any tag team could and still can make a surprising debut and roll up on the New Day and be like, what's up? Like, truth be told, I thought the Authors of Pain, who lost their NXT Tag Team Championships on NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, I thought they were going to come up to SmackDown Live again to the Usos' face. Now that would be a match I wouldn't mind seeing. That everyone in the WWE universe wouldn't mind seeing. The Usos versus the Office of Pain. Moving right along. Speaking of tag team, yeah, Daniel Bryan did apologize to my boy Chad Gable of the breakup of American Alpha until Daniel Bryan introduced someone who had the same wrestling background like Jason Jordan, someone who wrestles like Jason Jordan but has a little bit more athleticism. And who did he present? None other than the return of Shelton Benjamin. And next week will be the in-ring return of Shelton Benjamin teaming up with Chad Gable to face who? Don't know. Probably someone like, I don't know, maybe Breeze Dongo or the Ascension or the Hype Bros. Don't know, but if you ask me, I say Shelton Benjamin would make a great replacement. Now, no offense to Jason Jordan, but I think he'd make a great replacement. But I mean, hey, who knows? I mean, this tag team may work out, it may not work out. But if it does, we may be seeing American Alpha 2.0. Who knows? But first we gotta see if Shelton Benjamin still has what it takes. And if he does, we all know the WWE Universe is gonna be chanting, "You still got it! You still got it!" And now let's go on to, let's get on to what the Singh brothers had coming to them. Man, the Singh brothers, they were no match against the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Made one of them tap out to that triangle choke. Jinder Mahal thought he could get a cheap shot in, but nah. Nakamura may have missed the Kinshasa at SummerSlam, but tonight, Jinder Mahal, you got slap dab with it. And that pretty much tells everyone that Nakamura's not done coming after your title just yet. And and speaking of titles, okay, let's get on to the women's division. I don't know who the ravishing Russian Lana, I don't know who she was talking to and saying, "See you next week." I don't know who, but something tells me that we may be getting another debut from a female wrestler from NXT, or someone coming from Monday Night Raw over to SmackDown. Then again, who knows who Lana was talking to? But when she was talking to Tamina, saying "close your eyes and feel all the rage and stuff," yeah, guys, y'all pretty much saw the expression that was going on in Lana's eyes and Lana's face, because that what was happening to her. Now Tamina, who in the right mind would want to laugh at Tamina? As strong and courageous and as fearless as she is, I mean, come on now. Tamina is the daughter of the late great, God rest his soul, the late great Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And you know what? I know dang well that no one is laughing behind Tamina's back. I mean, if Tamina really wanted to, she could have crushed and took out Lana just like that. But hey, I don't know what's gonna happen in their future, but I say Tamina. I say she's gonna be okay. I say she should be okay on her own, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, moving on to the Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Carmella and Natalya. Yo, James Ellsworth, man, he messed up. He goofed because he just pretty much blabbered out a plan that was probably on Carmella's mind. That's why you saw Carmella kept on pushing James Ellsworth, saying shut up. So yeah, James Ellsworth, you blew it not once but twice when Natalya was kind of that unique submission move by Naomi. I mean, James Ellsworth, seriously, why would you want to give Carmella the briefcase and the match is still going on? Because of that, when Natalya escaped Naomi's hold, Natalya tagging Carmella and be like, what are you doing? Natalya just shoved the briefcase. James Ellsworth caught it, chased Carmella around the ring, and well, that led to nothing but a defeat for Carmella and Natalya. So yeah, in the future, here's what I gotta say. If James Ellsworth keeps doing stupid stuff like this, Carmella will kick James Ellsworth to the curb. And it's only a matter of time before she does that anyway. Now moving on to Kevin Owens' last chance at AJ Styles' US title. He tried to get Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was like, okay. Until Kevin Owens, you screwed up by saying, because Sami Zayn, because you ain't really doing nothing here on SmackDown, you get a chance to do something tonight. Now y'all know when Kevin Owens said that, y'all saw Sami Zayn's face like, okay, you first of all, you want to come to me and ask me for my help, and you want to go ahead and pop your mouth and say something disrespectful like that to me? Yeah, I would have done the exact same thing that Sami Zayn would have did and just be like, you know what, take your referee shirt, you lost your dang mind coming to me, find someone else. And then, well, then he ran into Breeze Dongo. Kevin Owens was like, no. Ain't having you guys as my referees whatsoever. And then that's when the Lone Wolf came about and said, I'll do it. But when you become US champ, if you become US champ, I want first dibs. And then Kevin Owens said, when I become United States champion, you got it. Then he pretty much came out and told AJ Styles the same thing. And like AJ said when he issued the United States Open Challenge, hey, when I issue my Open Challenge every other week, just answer it. That put a smile on Baron Corbin's face, so I think we all know that Baron Corbin is coming after the United States Championship. But moving along the match, Baron Corbin, I liked you back at NXT when you ended people in like what, 30 seconds or less. But now, but now these days, I like you as a wrestler, Baron Corbin, but when it comes to referee, yeah, I wouldn't want you as my referee if I was wrestling against someone. I mean, come on now, fast count after fast count, just to make sure Kevin Owens becomes the new U.S. champion. And what makes you think Kevin Owens is a man of his word? Like, seriously. I mean, come on, we all know Baron Corbin could possibly take out Kevin Owens if he really wants to. So, with that being said, Shane McMahon came out and said, nah, you're done. You are done. Kevin Owens gave the phenomenal AJ Styles a low blow, like that. And before Baron Corbin all of a sudden wants to do a regular count, 1, 2, Shane McMahon's like, nope. Pulled him out, said, nah, you're done. You're done. Baron Corbin just took off the referee white and black stripes, and just said, here, you want it? Here, man, here you go. Tossed it to Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon put it on, and Kevin was like, no, not you, you're gonna screw me all over again. But hey, A referee's a referee, Kevin Owens. So get used to it. Fact is, your plan backfired. And it was all said and done. Phenomenal forearm. Boom! I'm sorry guys. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. That was just a Wade Barrett. That was a Wade Barrett bullet hammer move. But yeah, you know, phenomenal forearm. Direct hit. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens. AJ Styles is still your United States champion. And you just lost. And you just lost your last chance. So, YouTubers and WWE Universe cannot wait for next week for the in-ring return of Shelton Benjamin when he teams up with Chad Gable, possibly joining forming a American Alpha 2.0. And Dolph Ziggler, I wonder what he's gonna do. Talking about saying, oh, maybe I need to wear a glowing jacket or a robe, or come out there with a hot woman. I mean, you're pretty much talking about Naomi, The Miz, and now SmackDown's newest addition to the team, Bobby Roode. Yeah, you're pretty much talking smack about them, about how they come out to the ring and all. So, I don't know what you're gonna do, Dolph Ziggler, but hey, we'll find out next week. So, with that being said, guys, tomorrow is NXT. I'm all caught up with NXT. Cannot wait to see what happens. Can't wait to see what Drew McIntyre has to say about... Shoot, truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised if Drew McIntyre calls out Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and the first ever 3-time Ring of Honor champion, which is, bear with me, Adam Cole, baby! I cannot wait to see that. And also, I dang sure cannot wait to watch Impact Wrestling Live just to see the debut of Johnny Mundo, aka John Morrison. I cannot wait to see those two shows. NXT tomorrow, Impact Wrestling on Thursday night. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this. And I just want to say thank you to my lucky 7 subscribers out there. And to all those of you who watches WWE and loves wrestling as much as I do, and especially out to those guys who have autism like me, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And if you want to know more about me, you can find me on Facebook as Ches the Hitman Styles. That's my Facebook page. And you can also find me on Twitter, Hitman Styles #1. Even though I'm not the phenomenal one, that is AJ Styles Department. And you can also find me on Instagram. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I wish y'all a good night. Peace. God bless. And let's keep this channel moving, because hey, by the end of the day, everything that we do is just too sweet. And oh yeah, one last thing I want to say. Wrestling Guru 301. Wrestling Guru 301. I'm gonna give you this too sweet real quick. Bam! And hopefully you and I will hang out real soon, because you and I made a promise that we're gonna do a YouTube video together talking about fantasy matches. Matter of fact, before I go, here's a little good fantasy match for everyone here. Let's say, let's talk about Goldberg, right? WCW Goldberg's against Umaga. God rest his soul. If Umaga was still alive and you put him up against Goldberg, WCW Goldberg, I really don't know who will win that match because both those guys at that time were at their prime. And here's another match for you. Here's another match that we probably may never see, but hey, anything could happen in the WWE. Just ask the in-ring debut of Bobby Roode and the return of Shawn Benjamin. Let's put super kick versus super kick. Put Dolph Ziggler's super kick versus Shawn Michaels' super kick. Let's go back in time. Let's say you put current Dolph Ziggler going up against old school Heartbreak Kid, D-Generation X Shawn Michaels. Yeah, all I can say is this. Dolph Ziggler's super kick would get overpowered, countered, and then Dolph Ziggler would get a super kick of his own. Another fantasy match that possibly could happen. Let's put Jeff Hardy with the face paint. Because I miss Jeff Hardy wearing that face paint, to be honest with you guys. Let's put him up against the Demon Finn Balor. Now, don't ask me who will win that match, but if y'all guys have a hunch who will win that match, leave a comment down below. I really don't know who will win. Just like I don't know who would win if there was a match between Finn Balor and the greatest of all time in my book, the icon known as Sting. I really don't know who will win that match. Let's see. You know what? Okay. Sting versus Balor Club Finn Balor. My hat's off to Sting. Demon Finn Balor against Sting? I don't know. I would want to say Demon Finn Balor. But hey, Sting, don't underestimate Sting. Because like Sting always says, the one thing that's for sure about Sting is nothing's for sure. And you know what? I miss him so much. When I sat down and watched the Hall of Fame, when he got inducted, when he announced he was going to retire, a tear rolled down my face. I had to show my respect and clap for the guy because I've watched him through all the years ever since I was a kid. Matter of fact, you know what, guys? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this time before I get off real quick. I'm going to go ahead and take this time and show you a little something real quick. Let me show y'all this real quick. Hold on, let me put this right here. See this right here? This is a black baseball bat, autographed by the icon himself. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it does say TNA Wrestling, and it does say Sting, and it does say it's Showtime. But yeah, you can see Sting's handwriting on here. Now this baseball bat right here, I got this a couple of years ago, and this was during the time that Sting was on Impact Wrestling. And this baseball bat right here, that I got right here, is one of my prized possessions, and I'm never going to give it up. Well, I might give it to my future son or daughter. I mean, if I ever do decide to have kids in the near future. But until then, this baby right here, this baby is mine. Oh, you know what? You can go ahead and show you guys something else. Hold on. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. Bam. An autograph picture of the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. And yes, guys, this is from that special WWE 2K17 edition. What was it? Oh, the NXT edition, where I got this and another personal possession of mine. Let me show y'all this real quick. And I'm pretty sure you guys already have these right here. I can't see it in the light. But yeah, this is Finn Balor, the demon right here. Man, seeing the demon at SummerSlam again, man, 364 days we have not seen the demon. And I was so glad that he came back as a demon, and I was so glad that he won, which means he still got it. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages, and WWE Universe, thanks for watching this video. I'm sorry it took longer than expected, but hey, I'm just being me. I'm just talking about wrestling. So, once again, guys, peace. And for the Battle Club out there, too sweet.